Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Rep here, and listen, I'm coming at you with Truth Bomb, right? And my boy Soul and I did not get a chance to do a live podcast this week, but I really wanted to come in and address some of the stuff that's been going on in the media the past few days, few weeks. I don't even know the timeline. Time kind of just like goes all over the place for me these days. But anyway, three things that kind of like stuck out to me recently. For those of you who have not heard of the American Eagle Sydney Sweeney ad, I'm not going to go into all details about this, but basically, you can look it up yourself. The ad has Sydney Sweeney, who, if you don't know who Sydney Sweeney is, I mean, props to you for being able to avoid that exposure. But Sydney Sweeney is a very popular actress. She's been in a lot of different movies, some of them good, some of them eh. And of course, she's very well known for being in Euphoria, and so she's a great actress. She is objectively very beautiful, and a lot of people point that out. She has been known for roles and different things that really do showcase the fact that she is a beautiful woman, right? And so American Eagle has this ad where she is in jeans. One of the parts of the ad has her like an up close of her kind of like buttoning up and pulling up her jeans as it kind of shows her midriff. And she talks about how she has good genes, and it's a play on words of like, jeans, but also have good genes. And of course, you can watch the ad yourself, but everyone's up in riots about like, oh, she's talking about good genes, she's talking about being objectively white, and she's kind of like talking about the whole eugenics aspect of it, the Nazi propaganda of like the white people have the better genes, right? um uh, okay, like you can read into anything that you want to, honestly, right? And if you want to read into that and say like, oh, they specifically picked Sydney Sweeney because she's a white woman, and they had her say that she has good genes because they're promoting like white supremacy and aspect of that. You could say that. It's I'm gonna say it's dumb. That's stupid. That's a stupid thing that you're just looking for an argument. You're looking for racism where there's not racism, and so like yeah, they picked Sydney Sweeney because she is one of the most popular and considered one of the most beautiful actresses out there right now, and she has a big draw. And of course, they're gonna use the play on words of good genes versus genes because it's a very witty thing to do, and it's called marketing. So anyway, there's a lot of people going after her on that, and of course there's a lot of people mocking her, and a lot of people saying different things about her and about American Eagle, and I could care less, honestly. As a person of color, I recognize the fact that this is a marketing ploy, and American Eagle did what they did. They did not do it to bring about the next Nazi Germany and America. So we have that aspect, right? Then there is the Billie Irish, which we can actually say Billie Irish. It's Billie Eilish aspect of things where she has been in the media and been targeted for saying. Hold on, I want to make sure I get this right too, because I want to say like what were Eilish's. I'm gonna say Irish so much. Billie Eilish's words um when it comes to this quote um about sorry, I'm typing this up here because I should have looked this up earlier. um yeah, so it really doesn't come up with it. But anyway, the gist of it is that Billie Eilish was in Ireland, which, if you didn't know, she has Irish descent, right? Her last name is, I believe, O'Donnell or O'Connell. Let's see. It is actually, yeah, O'Connell, Irish, right? And she made some sort of comment that was passed around. The comment being like, "Oh, she enjoyed being with her own people," right? And yeah, people took that to mean like, "Oh, she enjoyed being with her own people," like the Caucasian white aspect. No, she's in Ireland. She's Irish. She's of Irish descent. She was enjoying being with her own people, right? Like, don't again read into anything and make racism out of what isn't racism. And so I'm kind of sick of the offense that is being taken over the littlest, dumbest things that people kind of make up to cause controversy and drama where there is none. But anyway, third aspect, right? That has been in kind of in the news, but kind of not really, right? Jesus Christ Superstar, right? Jesus Christ Superstar, very popular musical that was written, believe in the 70s, right? And it kind of has some um, like a little irreverent aspects to mentioning like the Bible and kind of uh like exploring the last days of Jesus Christ's life through the eyes of Judas, right? And so there's a remake that was going on, and for 2025, if you have not seen Wicked, Cynthia Erivo, who played in Wicked across from Ariana Grande, she was portrayed in the new Jesus Christ Superstar as Jesus Christ, right? Cynthia Erivo, who is openly LGBTQ, openly gay, and very much a woman, playing Jesus Christ. And the offense to this has not been as much because, of course, it's very inclusive, right? And some Christians are pointing it out. So I give props to that. But I'm finding these three things very interesting because I'm talking about offense today, right? We live in a society that is huge on taking offense to everything. And I'm not going to specify a specific group because I believe this is in general. And I want to talk about why we should and shouldn't take offense to certain things and what it means to actually take offense, right? So, um, I think the aspect of offensiveness is one, um, you know, it is very subjective, right? There is not a very objective aspect to offense because offense truly means that you feel some sort of way or feel some sort of target or feel some sort of um, like disrespect to either a belief, an aspect of yours, a character, anything like of yours that someone has done. And so when it comes to stuff like Sydney Sweeney, the whole ad with that, and with Billie Eilish, the whole ad with that, someone took offense to it, right? Someone thought like, "Oh, this is what they meant, and I'm taking offense to it." One, first of all, um, when it comes to taking offense, make sure that you're actually taking offense over something that needs to be taken offense of, right? There's a lot of things people take offense of that are just made up in their mind, and a lot of people don't take like look at the facts of something before they take offense. They just automatically get offended. And that is the wrong way to take offense. Like if you're going to be offended by something, make sure there's something to be offended of and not some sort of miscommunication or misinterpretation on your part. Any type of communications, whether it be like the social media aspect or anything like that, if it's not understood, it's not being communicated, right? And it's not, there's no communication there. And I teach this all the time whenever I teach communication stuff. There needs to be an understanding. And for there to be an understanding, both sides need to come together and be like, yo, this is what actually was meant by this. And if the people giving the message, the messenger isn't at fault with that, then they need to, of course, like rephrase that. But if it's the person getting the message and saying like, this is what I saw, Like, if you're going to automatically take offense to it without asking the correct questions and without actually finding the context, then it's on you. It is on you, right? There is no need to be taking offense to certain things because there's no offense that need to be taken because there was no offense given there, right? So that's one aspect of the offense aspect. With that also is the realization, and this is kind of coming with like the Jesus Christ superstar aspect, right? There's the realization that we are going to be offended in some way. If you are a living, breathing human being, right, who has beliefs, opinions, anything regarding that, you will be offended by something or someone. That's called life. Okay, so I don't want to put light to it, but if you're if you're getting offended, yes, okay, that's fine, but realize that you are going to be offended. There's no point in your life that you're gonna walk through la di da di da and la la land and not get offended by something or someone, because that is the aspect of human nature that we all live with. Okay. I want to take a look at one area of the Bible where I feel like offense was taken amazingly. And it's in a story that we all know very well because it's referenced whether you are a Christian or not in a lot of aspects. And it is the story of David and Goliath. Because I think that's really it's really cool to really look at that. So David and Goliath, right? You guys know this main story. Israel, the Philistines at war. The Philistines have this massive giant dude named Goliath who's like their champion, right? He's huge. And he comes out in front of the Israelite army and basically is like, listen, how about this? You choose a warrior to come up against me, and whoever wins, that's that, we call it that, right? If I win, you guys serve us. If you win, we serve you. He knows that there's not many people that could even like come close to beating him. He's like a champion fighter that's been fighting since he was a kid, and he's massively huge and tall. So he comes out, and I think this is really kind of a key point, because when he comes out, I'm in 1 Samuel chapter 17. But when he first comes out, he says to the Israelites, "This day I defy the armies of Israel." Right? So he actually is coming out and saying, like, this day I'm coming to offend you. I defy you. I disrespect you. Yeah, so then you have David coming onto the scene, and he arrives. He's bringing food to his brothers who are in the army, and Israelites are still saying like, "Yo, you see this guy that keeps coming out? He comes out to defy Israel." Right? So he's purposely, again, they know this. He's coming out to disrespect them, to disrespect Israel, to disrespect God. And then you have David, who after hearing all of this and like seeing Goliath come out and everything, goes, "Yo, listen, who is this guy? Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" First of all, yo, David, props on the diss, dude. Like, you just called Goliath out and was like, "You uncircumcised." If you don't know what uncircumcised is, that I can't help you with that. You're gonna have to learn that on your own. But anyway, even he recognizes like this is defying the armies of the living God. So when it comes to offense, right? David's taking offense to this. You can see it. He's taking offense to this, but he's taking offense to it for the right reasons. It's not about him. Okay. If this was like, yo, you call me a name or whatever, I'm pretty sure David would have been like, I get you. Okay, whatever. But David has defense for the right thing. It's for something that, one, he stands for, one, for something he believes, and it's against, for his personal convictions against God, right? And so he's going to take offense for the right reasons. When we take offense to something, especially I'm talking to the Christians here, right? Take offense for the right reasons. Don't take offense because it's something that hurts you or hurts your pride or hurts your whatever. It should be for the right reasons, which in my opinion, it should be for your beliefs, right? Because you want to stand on what you believe. It should be for your family, Okay, because you need to protect your family. That's your family. God calls us to protect and to stand up for our family. It should be for those who are the less, the least of these, which I like to call, those who are, um, like, you know, you can put anyone in the category as like the poor, the widows, those who are without, the orphans, all of that. For the least of these, and then also for when it comes to your beliefs, for God, right? For your faith. I believe those are the reasons that we should take offense. Now, um, we can go through the whole aspect of David and Goliath and realize that, um, David opens up a can of whoop ass on him. But here's what I also want to point out when it comes to the offense part. David finally gets in front of Goliath and says, you come at me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come at you in the name of the Lord God Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, who you have defied. Okay? This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, right? I'll strike you down, etc., etc. Again, you can read this in 1 Samuel 17. But David comes and says, listen, this is how you're coming against me. Okay? You're coming against me with a sword and a spear and a javelin. For us, it could be like, yo, you're coming against me with words. You're coming against me with like rumors. You're coming against me with this, that. I'm going to combat that. But I'm not combating it the way you're combating it, right? I'm not combating it even in the spirit that you're combating it. I'm combating it. I'm coming at you in the name of, like, for us as Christians, and I'm especially saying this, of God, right? This is not something I'm doing on my own. This is not something I'm doing for my like reputation or anything. That it is because I believe that you defied God in this. For those of you who listen to this and you don't believe in God, like, okay, think of it this way of your beliefs, right? And your faith. I come at this not because I feel offended specifically, but because this goes against what I believe and my faith and, or my family or whatever that may be, like that. Come at that with that. But here's also, again, what I want to reiterate. There's going to be people that offend you. Okay. Your reaction to that is what's key. Okay. There's going to be offensive things brought up against your faith, your family, your religion, your race, your whatever. We live in that world. Okay. Your reaction to offensive things is key. I'm not the type of person that believes that, um, bans and like protests and stuff like that always work. Okay. I remember growing up, there was some different like media and books and stuff like that were kind of against Christians. They were like, hey, don't shop at this place or don't do this or do this. That's not gonna do anything, honestly, right? You're not gonna like put a dent in their sales or dent in whatever is gonna happen with that. What does matter is how you live your life and how you promote your beliefs and how you and your family and those around you and those who believe the same way as you do promote it. Not attacking and not like playing the victim, but truly just living out what you believe and living out your convictions when it comes to that. For David, okay, it wasn't about the fight. For David, it was not about the fight. It was not him being like, I'm going mano to mano with you. For David, it was, you are disrespecting God. Okay? You're disrespecting his people. And I'm going to stand up for that. And, bro, Goliath could have backed down, right? Goliath could have been like, you know what? You're right. Didn't mean to. But Goliath was specifically coming to attack. And so David defended, right? So anyway, a little bit about the offensive aspect of what's going on these days. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Again, I'm sure that there are people that are going to be offended by what I just said. I'm completely okay with that. My intentions are not to offend, it's just to seek truth. Like the title of our podcast, the title of our group is called To Be Truth Seekers. And if you are truly, truly looking to seek truth, then you will look to seek the truth in all the stuff that's around you. And just an encouragement, right? If you believe something, believe it and stick to it. I don't know how many people are out there and in a society that we're called to be inclusive and accept everyone else's beliefs and everything like that, but not truly have your own. Makes no sense, right? Contradiction, oxymoron, does not make any sense. Like, stick to what you believe, stand up for what you believe, recognize that people are going to not have those same beliefs. They are going to offend, right? But your job is not to, how would I say it? God does not need your help or protection. I think I'm gonna leave it there because it's gonna resonate to some people, right? God does not need your help or protection. So recognize that when you are standing for your belief, you're not there to protect God or protect his reputation or anything like that. It truly is about you understanding, knowing what you believe, and living it. Anywho, I could go on, and I ain't got time to go on, but continue to check out Truth Seekers. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. We'll let you know when the next live show happens. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.